Hi guys, I'm back. Carolyn, I'm back. So we're going to carry on from where we left off before, but I thought people keep asking me what books I've got. So obviously I have a lot of books. So I quickly searched around. Let me just, 1 second. Let me just move this camera. I'm going to show you my books. Let's have a look. Right. I have too many books. Yeah, my beautiful daughter's here. She's off school. She's a little bit poorly. She's okay. Do you want to come say hello? It's just a screen. Where are you? Let's see if we can see your face. Hang on. Let me just move. Oh, you're on that side. Let me go over this way a bit. So Yasmin, let's move the camera that way. That way. There we go. Oh, the camera. Is it moving? Is it following us? No, it's not. Come here. Yasmin's off school because she was a little bit poorly, but she's all right now, aren't you? She loves being at home. She likes it when she's home with mummy and daddy on a school day. Don't you? Yes. Where's daddy's face gone? Do you want to see daddy's face come up? If I move that to there. Bing. There we are. You can see all my Elvis stuff. Look. Elizabeth sent me those. Obviously, I've got my YouTube stuff. I've got my medal that Joanne sent me, and I've got my YouTube. Get my YouTube thingy. I got my YouTube box, which I'm very, very proud of. We have to have our YouTube box, don't we, Yaz? Go in that gap there, yeah.
Oh, there's a new book in there.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to show them all my books. I thought this video, to make it a bit different.
Can I help?
Yeah. Okay. Yasmin can pass me one at a time. Let me just get the camera so we're both in it. Nope, wrong way. Right. I thought to make this video just a little bit different, we are going to carry on doing the fake Elvis channels. We are going to do that. Hi, Christine. High five. Yeah, Christine. Whoa. So we're going to show you. We're going to show you all my different books. Now, I want to start off with this one first. Look, wait, right. Right, okay. Let me just put the admin wants to pass them to me. Is that right or not? You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm watching the film.
All right. I'm going to show you my books. Are we interested in seeing my books? So I'm Louis. I'm defending Elvis Presley. Today I'm going to show you all my books. Now, many of you know that I'm not a good reader. I don't enjoy reading. But I do read a little bit every now and then. So the very first two books I ever had, I'll show you them, are these two. These are the very first books I ever had, and I've had these in my loft since the 1980s, the late 1980s. Yeah, the very first books I ever had. Now remember, I was brainwashed into, this one first. I was brainwashed into believing what's in these books. I fell for the fake fairy tale. I thought Priscilla was a victim and that Elvis, because of his unfaithfulness and his prescribed medication taking, was the bad, well, not the bad guy, that's the wrong way of putting it. I just thought, I fell for the lies that Priscilla was a victim. I fell for it. Honestly, guys, I fell for it. I can't believe that I fell for the fake fairy tale. How many of you guys fell for this in the 80s? The mid-80s? A complete pack of lies, an opportunity for Priscilla to reinvent history, writing this book, and the general public fell for it. So that is the first book I ever read. And I've still got it. All these years later, I had this in the 80s. This is the next book I bought. The reason I bought this is because it was in W.H. Smith's in my local shop, and I had no idea about the sick stuff that said that Michael Edwards had abused poor Lisa Marie when she was a child. To me, it was just Priscilla's boyfriend talking about Priscilla, and I bought it for that reason because I love Elvis. I've always loved Elvis since I was 4, so over 50 years ago. And I read this book, and I didn't properly, being just a teenager when I read this book, I didn't understand when he was talking about Lisa Marie. I didn't understand it. It's now, decades later, 50 years later, I realised that this book that I've had since the 1990s is a disgusting book. So, can you just confirm you're all hearing me okay, guys? Let's just check that are you all hearing me okay? Okay. Let me just get my phone so I can just check. Can someone please comment? I just want to make sure you guys are getting me. I want to get you up on here. Oops, look. Right, anyone there? I need to know that you're receiving me because at the moment no one's commenting. Let's have a look. We're all going to die. Anybody there? Anybody there? Anybody there? Right, it's showing on here. It's working. I think it is working. Yeah, it is working. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yes, there is people there. All right, good. Everyone was quiet. Right, okay. So it's obviously it takes you guys a little while to latch. Right, let's go through these books anyway. Now, jumping forward, I had a girlfriend called Kathy Wood, and she bought me this book, Elvis in Germany, The Missing Years. I was about 19, I think, when she gave me this book. I could have been 18. She was a year younger than me. I've still got the book, and I even wrote in it. I'll try and show you. I'm not sure if it's going to show it. Christmas present from Kathy Crawford, December 1993. December 1993. I've had this book since December 1993. So how many years is that, guys? That's it's basically 40 years. This book was given to me 40 years ago. And this has been in my loft. But now that we've grown up, they want a serious answer. It's Elvis in Germany, The Missing Years. So I love it. I love the fact that I've still got this. A brilliant book, and I could read loads from this book. I could do loads of shows just from reading this book. In fact, I will do some shows from reading this book. It's so good. It's so good. Look at here. Look at that, guys. Pat, this is a book given to me in 1993 by the girlfriend I had when I was around 18, 19. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm so glad I kept it. Kathy would be so pleased with me. I have very fond memories of Kathy. Right. So it's talking through, obviously, when he gets inducted. Yeah, Pat, I'm just showing the books. These two books were bought for me in the 80s. These two in the 80s. Let's have a look. So, yeah, it goes through him being inducted. That's obviously some amazing pictures of the crowds trying to get to Elvis when he first joins the army. Just brilliant. We could literally do about 30 shows just going through this book, reading out. Wow, brilliant. Just really good. Really good. Look at that. What a great picture. Now we're going to go through this. So they're the 3 books from my teenage years. Okay, I'm just so you know, guys. Pat, I'm going to show you now all the books. Now, Elaine, I recently bought books Elvis at 21 from Graceland Archives, iconic stage where beautiful coffee table. He's so stunning. Yes. So this was bought to me. Is this the one you're talking about? This was bought to me by Elaine. Any book bought for me, I cherish. I always cherish the books. So this is lovely. Yes, beautiful girl.
Can I give Alice some food in a bowl?
Of course you can. Of course you can. So Elaine bought me 2 books. Elaine has been so kind to me. This is the other one she got me, quite a recent book. I'm a very lucky man. You guys send me things and I treasure them. I promise you, anything you send me, I will always treasure it. I will never sell it. I will keep these till the day I die. I'll pass these down to my children. My children will get these books. Let's keep going. So we've got our cute little book. This book, £3.60 on Amazon, next day delivery. £3.60 on Amazon, next day delivery. And it's called A Rough Guide to Elvis. It is a brilliant book. It has thousands of lovely stories in it. I love this book. Many of us bought this book, didn't we? Yeah, Pat. It's a great little book. It's great for traveling, for going on holidays, for keeping in your bag. I love it. Absolutely love it. Hi, Angie. We're going through my books. This whole show is for my books. So Linda, who we do miss, sent me this book with some notes all about her views on the book. So Linda sent me quite a few books. Now, me and Linda did disagree on our views on this book. We did have different opinions, but we do miss Linda. Okay?
Go.
I don't know. Don't really know. So when I first started this channel, I did buy this. It was less than £10 off eBay. I wanted to use this book to defend Elvis because everything in this book is a book of lies. You know how strongly opinionated I am with this book. It's a fake book. It is a book created to trick and con the public into believing the bullshit. It's a fake fairy tale. I don't believe anything in this book. Right, let's keep going, guys. Now, I also bought this book, Child Bride. Now, remember, the reason I bought this was to defend Elvis. We have read quite a lot of this book. This book has a different take on things. It basically shows Priscilla in a different light. It basically says that Priscilla has tricked us and that there was a cunning plan with Cary Grant to trick Elvis into falling in love with her. Now, this book isn't all good. There are some quite negative things in this book that Suzanne Finstad said. So the author of this book, it's not all good. But this does show us there is a completely different side to Priscilla and that we have been tricked into thinking she is was a sweet, innocent virgin when she met Elvis, which according to this book is a complete lie. Even the parents were involved in the swindle to get Elvis. Complete trust that I believed for. Yeah, we all fell for it, didn't we, guys? We all fell for the book. Unfortunately, let's get this down a bit lower. Right, we all fell for the bullshit, guys. Come on, we all fell for the bullshit. Move over here a bit. Right.
Newborn on doesn't need thousands like a human.
Mm.
You know, humans really could stand against.
Okay, let's keep going. So these 2 books are Todd Slaughter. Todd Slaughter is the original Elvis defender in the UK. Todd Slaughter. Look him up on YouTube. If you find some old vintage interviews, it shows Todd Slaughter defending Elvis just after he died and Todd Slaughter was the original founder of a very, very, very big, Elvis, British Elvis Presley fan club. Yeah. So Todd Slaughter was one of the last people. Be careful. Was one of the last people.
Maybe some say.
Of course you can. That's Yasmin's favourite book. Todd Slaughter was one of the last people to meet Elvis before he died. A few weeks before he died, one of the last people to be pictured with him. Yeah. And look, this is Todd with Elvis. And there's a video on YouTube where you can see Todd being filmed with Elvis. Todd Slaughter with Elvis. So these two books, Elvis, The Spoils of War, and Colonel Tom Parker, Hero or Heel. Let's keep going, guys. Now, this book, I haven't even looked at it yet. This book comes with notes. I think Linda sent me this. It could have been Karen. I'm pretty sure it was Linda. Still Taking Care of Business, Sonny West book. Sonny West book. It came with notes that I've not read yet. Actually, because it came with notes, this is Linda's book. Linda would always send notes. Yeah, so Linda, I haven't read this, so I will read this one day. So obviously I cherish these books, guys. They're very important to me. They have anything sent to me I hold very special. So I think this probably would be quite an interesting read, wouldn't it? Sonny West. Sonny West. So obviously he did the tell-all book, Elvis, What Happened. We've got strong views about that as well. But I think this one might be interesting. Okay. Let's keep going, guys. I think this was, I can't remember the name of the person that sent me this book. Was it Evelyn? Was it Evelyn? I can't remember.
With your presence alone, you're sick.
A very simple book, The Life from Beginning to End. Just a cute little read. Anyone that sent me these books, I'm so grateful and thankful. Right, we've got some more books here. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, put it in the thing and press the thing once.
Should it be in book?
Just 30 seconds. So this book, Careless Love, Peter Guralnick. What year is the Sonny West book? Let's have a look. It's a great question. Right, let's have a look. Good. Ooh. Right, I'm just going to see if I can find that. Got some great pictures in it. I might not be able to find it. Let's have a look in here. It says here. It says here copyright 2007. Copyright 2007. Okay. Let's keep going. So this Careless Love. Peter Guralnick. And it'll show you the back of it. So it says, beautifully written, refreshingly sincere, sets high standards in the biography. The Unmaking of Elvis Presley. Now that's a big book. The fact that it's called The Unmaking, that worries me. Yes, beautiful girl.
What is your biggest book that you? Is this one?
No, I'll show you. Oh, you mean I've got a? Yes, that is.
Yeah, how many pages?
This is my fattest book. Look at it. Look at it.
What is your
Massive.
longest book?
Wow, and I've heard there's some pretty cruel stuff in here that was written by all of the Memphis Mafia members. This book keeps getting brought up to me. Yeah, they were people that looked after Elvis. This book keeps getting brought up to me, and there's some very negative stuff in this book that was written by all of the Memphis Mafia members, every one of them. So maybe this is the reason why Lisa Marie Presley didn't speak to the Memphis Mafia.
I'm checking.
Right. Yasmin wants to show you that.
What is it?
It's greased. This was sent to me. It's greased. Greased. That was sent to me by Angie. Angie, are you there? Angie, are you there? This was sent by Angie. I think it was. Oh no, no, that's not true. Angie sent me the other one. Angie sent me the Dave Stanley one. This, I'm trying to remember who sent me this. I can't remember. It'll come to me. It'll come to me.
I didn't know what it was.
Right, okay, right. So we've started reading this book, The Memphis Mafia Princess. I think we did about 3 or 4 chapters of it. Obviously, it's Shirley Diu. Now, I could do a show on each one of these books. I could literally just read the beginning, the ending. I could read all the write-ups. I could read a few clips out of each book. We could literally do about 50 shows just on these books. Hi, Pamela. How are you? Right, now this book, Destined to Die Young, was sent to me by Elizabeth. Now, I have got a problem with this book because I read one chapter of it and Sally Hoddle reported me. Sally Hoddle is the author of this book. She reported me to YouTube for reading a chapter of this book. So I'm not happy with Sally Hoddle, and I will be doing some reviews talking about Sally Hoddle because she has said some things that I don't like about Elvis fans. Sally Hoddle has said some quite negative things about Elvis fans, and I will be reviewing Sally Hoddle. Not yet. So I can't read this book, guys, because Sally Hoddle won't let me. Sally Hoddle will not let me read this book. And I don't agree. I don't agree that Elvis was destined to die young. I don't agree. I think Elvis had inherited some serious illnesses. Yeah, of course, the prescribed medication is a problem. But I don't believe Elvis was destined to die young. No, I'm not allowed to read this book because Sally Hoddle told me I'm not allowed to.
No, you can do it when you're not live.
Yeah, I'm allowed to read it when we're not live. Yeah, that's clever that you know that. So I refuse to read this book, and I don't agree that Elvis was destined to die young. I actually think that the title of this book is quite cruel because I don't believe that Elvis was destined to die young. I don't. I think there are many circumstances that led to the death of poor Elvis. Oh, hi, Carolyn. How are you? Right, next book. Now, this is one of my favourite books. Inside Gracelands, Elvis's maid remembers Nancy Rooks. Now, I think we have read quite a few chapters on this book. I think we've read about 5 or 6 chapters of this book. I really like this book. This is a lovely book. It really describes the inside world of Elvis living at Graceland. I love this book. It's a great book. Show me. Come and show Team Elvis. So this is Yasmin's favourite book. Remember, they can see you there, yeah?
I read so I didn't have a red page, this page yet, but I read.
It is a cute book.
And that.
She's read 2 pages. This is a cute book. I highly recommend this book. £3.60 off Amazon, delivered next day delivery.
I'm going to put this inside there so I can read it again.
So we have a couple of other things that were sent to me. So we have the quiz book. Was it Luann that sent this? I can't remember who sent this. The quiz book. So we will do some quiz. Yeah, you might like that book, yes. And this is a question and answer book for Lamar Fight, but it's actually quite good. A lot of the questions and answers are very, very interesting. We could literally do loads of shows just on the question and answers of this. The myth.
What is the name of the room that has...
This is one of my favourite books. It's got 400 questions and answers.
Green.
So we'll do something.
Martha.
Oh yeah, Martha. Yasmin is an Elvis fan, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yasmin, do you know one of her favourite songs is the Anne Margaret song where he falls into the swimming pool? How's it go again? She's singing it. The lady loves me, but she doesn't know it yet. So, next book. So this one is called Me and a Guy Named Elvis.
Can I show you this one?
Yeah, of course you can. Right. My lifelong friendship with Elvis Presley, Jerry Schilling's book. And I haven't read this book. I've heard this book is very good. I've heard Jerry's book is very good.
This book is broken.
So yeah, now this book was sent to me by Linda. We do need to. These books, even in this condition.
Oh, it's the wrong one.
Yasmin, you know these books, even in this condition, are worth about £50. Let me just show them quickly. This book, they're worth about £50. These books, look at the state of it. Sent to me by Linda. Now, I will say this, not all of this book is bad. Not all of this book is bad. Some parts of this book are quite good. Now, obviously, to me, this is a betrayal book. The Memphis Mafia betrayed Elvis. So, I'm completely against this book. But I do think we will read parts of it, defending Elvis. But, right, so that can go onto my little pile. Right, so we've done the quiz book. Show me the next one. So that is Last Train to Memphis by Elvis Presley. Now that,
The Rise of Elvis.
Peter Guralnick. Now, is Peter Guralnick a good person with Elvis books? The Rise of Elvis Presley.
My face. There.
What are you showing them?
It's a diamond.
A diamond. Diamonds are forever. Right.
Smarty keeps things simple. Less malarkey, more smarty.
You got it, Pamela. This looks like it might be interesting.
I'm watching it on the phone.
So this was from Linda. It says, a gift for all the work you do defending Elvis. Love from Linda. Linda, we miss you. We miss you. Okay. We're getting there, guys. So we've got... All right, this is one of my favourite books. Elvis and Ginger. I have read quite a lot of this book. I can't remember who sent me this. It might be Karen. Yeah, Pamela, I'd love that. Yeah. All right, you're saying it on there. That's Yasmin's saying hello. Right, so we will read some bits of these books one day, guys. We will read some bits of these books. But I'm so distracted by the defending Elvis stuff that I don't really get time for all these books. I'm sure I'm going to get sent loads of messages. You should read all your books. You should read all your books. Now, this book, I absolutely love this book. Billy Stanley asked me to read this book. I got to chapter 13. That's where we are so far. I'm a big fan of Billy Stanley. Yep, you're right. But I love every one of them. They're all special to me, every one of them. So, a beautiful book. Elvis comes through on this book. When you read this book, you really feel like Elvis is talking to you. It's a beautiful book by Billy Stanley. I'm a big Billy Stanley fan. Okay. Now this book, I did stop reading. Now I want to make it clear, guys. I don't believe this book. I don't believe that Lucy is Elvis' daughter. Now, please, I don't want to offend anyone. If you do believe it, I respect that, but I just don't. Quite an interesting read. I've read quite a lot of it. I just don't believe it. But if you do believe it, please don't be upset with me. I don't mind whether you believe it or not. I still completely respect you, and it's fine. Next book. Right, where are we? So we've got, right, we're on the last two.
Daddy, you have too many.
Yes, we're on the last two. So this is one of my favorite books. Yeah. We read this together. We've read almost all of it. Yeah, we need proof, don't we, Pat? We read almost all of this book. I am going to start reading more of this book on our other Elvis channel, Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. We're up to chapter 14. I'd like to read more of this book. The next live we do, that's okay, Tony. The next live we do will be, I think, reading chapter 14 of this book on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. Yeah. So I do want to carry on reading this book because we've got so far into it. It's a lovely book. I love this book. It really does give us a great insight into the love romance between Anita Wood and Elvis. It really, really is a great book written by Anita's daughter, Juanita. So, and the last book, From Here to the Great Unknown, probably the most important book because this gives us more of a truth on what really went on with Priscilla, with Lisa Marie, with Michael Edwards, and with Elvis. Now, I find this book hard to read. When I read this book, I get quite tearful, I get quite upset, I get quite heartbroken. I struggle reading this book because it's so upsetting, but this is probably the most important book. So that's all the books, guys. I'm sure there's more hidden away that I've lost or dropped, but that is all my books, and I am very, very proud of my book collection. And we will do bits on each book. Now, I've always said to you guys, I'm not a big reader, guys. I've always said it to you. It isn't like high on my topic of things I love doing. It's just I read when I can get round to it. So in case you don't know, guys, we have been discussing fake Priscilla Presley channels on YouTube. We're going to come back. We're going to do a part 3 to that. I think my next live will be on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. I'm reading some of this book. Now, don't forget we have a Defending Elvis Facebook page. Please join our Defending Elvis Facebook page, Defending Elvis Presley. There's a 24-hour chat on there. So I will be doing a dog walk soon. So we're going to do a dog walk on Defending Elvis. We're also going to do a dog walk on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. And then I'll come back in the afternoon and we're going to do a show on Elvis Presley Fan on Keto. In case you just joined us, we have 2 channels. Defending Elvis Presley, where we defend, it gets very sticky and serious. Obviously, yesterday we had some quite sticky shows. Please know I fully support EFM, Billy Smith and his wife and his daughter. I fully support Memphis Mafia Kid, 100%. We disagree on things, but I fully support them. I will always support the Smiths. So we've moved on from yesterday's topics. I don't really think we need to discuss yesterday's topics anymore. I think we've said enough. Today we are concentrating on bringing up these fake Priscilla Presley channels. We are going to expose the fake channels on Instagram, TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. We're going to expose them because I think there's a massive PR campaign trashing Elvis, trying to make Priscilla look good. There are a lot of artificial intelligent videos now being released all over the world, trashing Elvis, promoting Priscilla. And I think Priscilla Presley is behind it. How many of you guys think that Priscilla Presley is behind all these fake channels? Let's see if we can get one back up. Let's just have a look. These fake channels, there's one here. Oh, not there.
Someone have choice anyways.
Let me just move the camera a bit. Anyway, that's a bit better. So, right. These fake channels, guys, there's a lot of them appearing now. Have any of you noticed that these fake Priscilla channels that are portraying themselves as Elvis fan channels are trashing Elvis and making Priscilla look good? Have any of you noticed, guys? It's not good, is it? It's not good. So we are going to be exposing them. Yeah, Pat, I agree. We are going to be exposing all these fake channels. We're going to be exposing them. That's another, we're on a mission to do that. So guys, I'm going to go now. I want to do some weightlifting. I want to go for a run. My wife's coming home now as well. So I'll be back. I'm going to come back. Okay, guys? So we've already done a couple of lives this morning. So please watch them. Thank you for going through my book collection with me. My lovely book collection. I'm going to take a picture of it. There's a big pile of books. Look. Do you want to see them? Let's show you my books. Da-da-da. There you go. I have a big pile. Let me get rid of this. Let me move this over. There is my books. A big pile of books, guys. I'm very proud to own my books. Look at that pile of books. Massive. Massive pile of books. Isn't that crazy, guys? So, yeah, I got some catching up to do. Right. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay, guys. So I'm off now. So yes, a lot of books. So we are going to we're not going to read them all, but we are going to get each book and do a summary of each book. We'll do one at a time. We'll just read a few little bits. We'll read the front and the back, and we'll just bit by bit get to know these books a little bit. Okay, guys. Thanks, everyone. I'll be back soon on the dog walk. I'm looking forward to it. I'll get a bit more of a tan.